Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to this video. Alright, so we're going to be talking about StabiliTrak issues with your GM vehicles, Chevy vehicles, Cadillac, GMC. Apparently this is a huge issue with GM vehicles, Chevy vehicles especially, and a lot of people have issues figuring out what causes the problem. They either try to fix it and can't fix it, or they fix it and it comes back. There are so many things that could cause this problem, and we're gonna go to on one by one what you guys can do to resolve this issue. Now, keep in mind, if you guys have watched videos after videos after videos of people having StabiliTrak issues, there are so many things that could cause this issue. But I'm gonna give you that one thing that has worked for over 2 years. It came back, but after I did this thing, it actually fixed the issue. But in any case, let's work on this problem, and hopefully this will help you guys out too. So obviously, if you guys have this issue, you get the traction light, you get the StabiliTrak light, you get the check engine light, and then you get the vehicle going to limp mode. And once it goes into limp mode, it's super scary because you think there's some issue with your transmission or some serious fault with a mechanical fault with your vehicle. We're going to try to help to fix that issue. Obviously, it's a dangerous situation. It makes your vehicle almost immobile. And if you guys have Chevys and GM vehicles, I'll tell you guys what, it's one of those things where it's a simple StabiliTrak issue, traction issue, StabiliTrak and traction issue will keep your vehicle from working normally. And GM literally shuts down your vehicle to the point where it's almost unusable and it's a pain in the butt. But well, let's see if we could help you guys out. All right, guys, so let's go to the first thing you guys should look at if you guys have this StabiliTrak issue. That first thing is the ECM ECU fuse. A lot of people have said that when that fuse blows, it's a 15 amp fuse under the fuse box, under the under the hood. And if that fuse blows, obviously you're gonna have StabiliTrak issues. Check engine light will come on, and you will have also traction issues. But you're gonna have so many different other issues with the ECM fuse blowing. If all you guys have is StabiliTrak traction light issue, and you guys might want to just check that fuse. Now, a lot of times, a lot of people have this StabiliTrak issue without that fuse being blown. Fuse is fine, it's probably not the problem, but you guys should probably check that fuse out just to make sure that that fuse isn't blown. Sometimes that could cause that issue. So number two issue that you guys could probably look for is a wiring harness that is close to the heat shield of your engine. A lot of people have put up videos on that saying that the wiring harness. Now, I'm not going to tell you which exact wiring harness because there's a couple of them that's under the hood, and you guys should just look for any harnesses that are close to the front of the engine that's burned. And if wires get burned and the wires get fused together, you're gonna have shorts and stuff like that, which could actually cause that issue. Now, if you guys don't have this problem, you guys look around, the wiring harnesses are okay, it's good, it's not touching the heat shield particularly of, you know, in the front of the engine, then that's probably not your problem. But some people have said that that's a problem sometimes. I believe that might be just a manufacturing defect as far as the vehicle coming out of the factories with the wires being so close to the engine. But check that out if you guys have that problem. All right, guys, so let's go to the third thing that might cause this issue, and that could be your accelerator pedal malfunctioning. A lot of people have said that. Now, if the accelerator pedal in these vehicles are essentially electronic, it's not mechanically hooked up to your vehicle. It's not mechanically hooked up to your vehicle, it's electronically hooked up to the vehicle. They're very, very easy to remove. Obviously, if you're gonna have that kind of issue with your accelerator pedal, it's a $30 part in most cases, and you can change it out pretty easily. It's like 4 screws that you guys can take out and change out. Obviously, if you're in a situation where you can't figure anything out as far as trying to fix this, you might just want to replace that part. Some people have said that is one of the main causes of it. Now, if you guys have the accelerator pedal being the cause of your StabiliTrak issues, you might also have some other issues with revving issues, sporadic revving issues, sporadic issues where your vehicle might just if you press an accelerator, it might take you it might take it a split second to accelerate, something like that. You guys, that could be caused by the accelerator pedal. But outside of that, let's move on to the next thing that you guys should look for in these situations. And also, I forget which number we're on right now, but the next thing is you might want to look at the speed sensor or the ABS sensor on your wheels. That could cause the issue. Now, if you guys have a check engine light, definitely want to just plug in OBD2 scanner. Maybe one of these things might come up, and it might be an easy thing to resolve as far as this is concerned. But in most cases, that's not a trouble code won't exist for this situation. So you might have to just maybe look around and maybe possibly change out parts if you're in a situation where you've looked at everything and you can't figure out what the problem is exactly. But now let's move on to the thing that could possibly be causing your StabiliTrak issues outside of those components of your vehicle. Now, a lot of times if you take your vehicle to the dealership, they'll actually advise to change out the throttle body, which is an expensive thing. Now, before you guys do that, what you guys might want to do first is you're gonna want to take off the snorkel and get to the blade of the throttle body. A lot of times what happens is there'll be a lot of grime and oil and dirt accumulating on the grime and inside the throttle body. Now, if you guys are a little bit mechanically inclined, you guys might want to just take a rag, have some throttle body cleaner, throttle body spray that you guys can get from AutoZone, Advanced Auto, any of those places, even Walmart. Spray some of that stuff inside the throttle body. Use something to wipe it off and just clean it. And you might even want to use some kind of metal a metal brush to actually just brush along the blade on top of the throttle body inside, and then just clean it really well. You guys want to just probably do the same thing to the snorkel. Spray some throttle body in there, clean it, wipe it, make sure there's no excess dirt or oil or anything like that, and put everything back together, and hopefully That'll solve your issue. That has solved the issue for a lot of people who have had this situation where the other stuff that I've mentioned weren't the cause of the StabiliTrak problem. Now, there might be other things that could cause this issue. Obviously, if you guys have Chevy vehicles or GM vehicles, you guys know the weird electrical quirks that exist with these vehicles. I've had a couple of GM Chevy vehicles. After it gets to a certain mileage, you get weird stuff happening with the electrical system. I've done videos on that before, and it gets really frustrating. But if all else fails, outside the stuff that I mentioned with in regards to this issue, definitely just clean out your throttle body, and hopefully it'll just end up being that will resolve your issue. If it doesn't come back, obviously if you clean it, you delete it, you delete the code, and it doesn't come back after a while, you kind of know that that's probably an issue. You might have to do it once every couple of years. But to be honest with you, as far as the throttle body getting dirty and grimy with oil and dirt and stuff like that, it does, because that's where the air goes through. And sometimes you get a lot of grime in there. So clean that up, and hopefully that helps you out with your StabiliTrak situation. Leave a comment if it has. Leave a comment if you guys have any other thing that you guys can think of that could cause the situation that you guys did to fix your problem. But please subscribe, please give me a thumbs up, all that good stuff. Appreciate your time. All right, guys, take care.